The Middle East, the motherlode of the world's largest known oil deposits. European countries and the U.S. competed to gain a firm hand on the oil fields with investment of large sums of money. Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Iraq, and Iran competed to produce the most oil. Iran had great change in its horizon, even greater than the discovery of oil. A division between traditional Islamic values and modern Western materialism was evident in the people of Iran, as well as the divide between the rich and the poor. Shah Mohammad Reza Pahlavi, the Iranian leader, tried to make reforms in the Iranian government and embraced Western ways with the help of the U.S. We all know the motives behind the U.S. involvement. They wouldn't want another country turned into the hands of communism and the Soviet Union. Little did he know that a revolution was being fueled, and the spark that needed to set it ablaze was in the hands of Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini. We, the people of Iran, have lost the meaning of our identity as Muslims. With all the changes the Shah has done, we have lost who we are. He has joined hands with the Americans and embraced the Western ways. He is not fit to rule the land of our people, the people of Iran. He has no value to our beliefs and our traditions.
The rallying led by Khomeini, those who supported him led large-scale and increasingly violent protests against the Shah's rule.
Your Highness, the protests are becoming more and more difficult to handle.
I fear so. I believe I'll take a leave of absence, and in my place, I'll have Bakhtiar take charge. Please arrange for transportation for me and my family to go to Egypt.
Yes, sir.
I only wanted to do the best for this country. I established public schools, built roads, promoted industrial growth, and gave women more freedom. I made mistakes, but I guess that was enough.
These times will pass. Do not worry. For goodness sake, you named Iran. Shame on Bakhtiar for accepting the Shah's leadership. He is a fool, as will his rule will also be. We should not let ourselves fall victim to the leadership of Bakhtiar and continue our pursuit of a better rule, complying to our traditional beliefs. We have strayed away from our Muslim values. I'm the only one who can make Iran better once more. I will become Iran's supreme leader. I'm going to make a few changes around here, and we will return to our Islamic roots. And we had lost, and now we'll have found.
As you wish, sir.
We must reverse all the damage that Pahlavi has done to Iran.
Yes, sir.
Our first course of action, removing all non-Islamic forces from the government. Not only the government, the military, the schools, everything. We have to ban all corrupt activities. No alcohol, no gambling, no mixed bathing or nightclubs. Women should not be given this many rights, or they will become corrupt our world. Women should not be allowed to be judges, and from now on, they must wear hijab. Men and women should be separated in public. So, second course of action, we have to bring back our religion and the Shah made people forget about. Friday noon prayers and sermons every week. Oh, and music? Music is corrupting the young, and I will not allow it. We have to ban music and our radio, on radio and television, and end the corrupt ways of the media. Any acts of corruption shall be punishable by death.
Supreme Leader, don't you think this is a little too severe?
Do not question my authority. I am above all of you, and I will make the changes I want to make. This is in the best interest of all of you.
And sir, the people have voted.
We are now the Islamic Republic of Iran.
Sir, I heard that the Shah has gone to the U.S. for medical care. I believe that I know the perfect way to get him into our hands.
Oh, do you now? Go on.
Why don't we make the U.S. hand over the Shah, and then, you know what? to make them do that, we can go to the U.S. Embassy in Tehran, and then we'll take people hostage. And if we provide them enough reason to take their people back, they'll give us the Shah, and we can get rid of him in our ways.
Provoke? How should it be done?
Of course, hostage situation. They will do anything for the safe return of their children and citizens. Of course, the Shah will have a safe return to us.
I don't know about this.
I have a group of people ready to attack at your order, sir. By getting the Shah back, we will ensure the future of the Islamic Republic of Iran.
I guess so. Why not take a chance at the great Satan's own vulnerability and take down its den of spies in its so-called embassy? You have my approval.
Shut up!
Look here, we are currently holding your people hostage. We will release them if you hand over the Shah.
We do not want to harm anyone, and we just want to see justice be done for our nation. Until we see the Shah land in this country, the Americans will not be released.
The hostages remained prisoners for over a year before they were released in 1981 after the Shah's death, despite U.S. efforts to rescue them. Of course, Iran agreed to return the hostages in return for $8 billion and for trade sanctions to be lifted. Of course, our story does not end here. Khomeini will have encouraged Muslims elsewhere to overthrow their secular governments, like in Iraq, for example, in 1980.
You will not control your country with a secular government.
I will control Iraq any way that I like.
I'm telling you, you don't like the secular.
Shut up. My country isn't your country.
But your people, Muslims, belong to an Islamic rule. Guess what? That isn't you.
You know what? We're going to war now.
Okay, whatever. As you wish.
Don't worry, I got your back.
While the U.S. secretly gave aid to both sides, the Soviet Union supported Iraq. War went on for 8 years before a ceasefire was negotiated.
Okay, this has been going on for long enough. Did you realize 1 million people have died? Today is the day it has to end. Though you may hate each other, the only thing is that the world is changing and the war is ending. Do you agree? No more fighting, no more deaths, and you guys will MYOB from now on. Now shake those hands. Okay, good. Now if there are any problems, I will put both of you in time out. Sections and more.
Haven't the U.S. interfered enough? Probably not. Their role in Iran and Iraq spread to Afghanistan. Of course, the Soviet Union was a threat to everything, even the United States oil supply in Afghanistan. When rebels rebelled to overthrow the communist government, the U.S. supplied the rebels while the Soviet Union also interfered. Finally, they gained some common sense to withdraw their troops. What pattern is common here? The U.S. and the Soviet Union interfered. At least in the end, Khomeini and his hatred for the U.S. died, and the Iranians began to like America again, finally seeing the oppressive results of the revolution.
Thanks, America.
Thanks, America.
Thanks, America.